Allan Aguirre with your Incorruptible 2-minute warning. Man, so much going on. Very busy, very busy. That's why I'm late and had an appointment yesterday morning, so I couldn't be here. Man, so much going on. Good stuff, good stuff. Lot, I don't know if you realize just how much behind the scenes stuff is necessary for all these little things like, artwork like that, designs, and then getting stuff ready to have, stuff like that, proofreading, renditions, revisions. I mean, we're talking about everything from the books to the calendars to the artwork to the content, the research that goes in that calendar. Man, give Alyssa Hellerman a huge shout out, because there's a lot of research involved regarding the Gregorian calendar dates, the Hebrew calendar dates, the fixed calendar dates, the projected calendar dates based on moons and on the moon, and I mean on and on and on. The Torah portions, because everything moves around. There's a lot of moving pieces, putting that together, and then you got the stuff that you'll never know about, like the printers, the people that we're dealing with regarding printing, and just so much. And it's very. I'm not complaining. I love the game. I love this. This is what I'm made for. We're just very busy. So I say all that to remind you to keep this ministry, and because it really is a ministry. It sounds weird coming out of my mouth, which is why I have to say that next thing. It really is a ministry. But please keep this ministry in your prayers and our endeavors. And we're always before the Father. Where would you have us go? What would you have us do? What direction would you have us take? And we won't, because I don't want to put this out if I'm not supposed to put that out, and I'm supposed to put this out instead. You know what I mean? That's very important. And, and then, the prayer time, the strategies, hearing from the Lord, the meditation, all that stuff. Just keep all that in prayer, that the channels would be clear as always, that we would be, lead us not into temptation, things like that, and protect us and our finances and our partners and our Patreons and you and our viewers and our readers. And then we got this music piece that I've had for 20, 30 years that we're slowly kind of integrating with the book live stream piece. And it's very exciting. Man, I'm very excited about that. And, anyway, I'm very excited. A lot going on. Please keep us in your prayers. Keep our family and us personally in your prayers, because the enemy doesn't like what we're doing, because he doesn't like how we're doing it. Because how we're doing it, and this has always been the issue with the music, it's too relevant, it's too real, it's too applicable, it's too relatable to people out there, and the enemy doesn't like that. The enemy wants to keep you hidden, veiled, confused, never understanding, not connecting. Do you know what I'm saying? And then when people like us, ministries like us show up and we're here to equip, and we're able to go, hey, give me a second, hold my hand, let me peel back this layer. And you're like, oh, yeah, the enemy hates that. You love it, we love it, but the enemy hates that. So anything the enemy can do to keep us from being able to continually peel back layers from your eyes, right, the scales, and to anything the enemy can do to keep us from assisting you in having the eyes of your understanding opened and being able to see clearly. Man, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like guys like that. He doesn't like people like that. He doesn't like communities like that. He doesn't like ministries like that. Why am I telling you all this? Because it's all relevant. Colossians 2, 6 through 15, it says, alive in Christ, alive in Messiah. Verse 6, therefore, as you received Messiah, Yeshua the Messiah, as Adonai, Lord, so walk in him, rooted and built up in him and established in the faith, just as you were taught, abounding in thanksgiving. Love it. See to it that no one takes you captive by philosophy. A lot of that going on. Empty deceit, according to human tradition, according to the elemental spirits of the world. Remember that. It's something we always talk about. Remember that. See to it that no one takes you captive by philosophy empty deceit, according to human tradition, according to the elemental spirits of the world, and not according to Messiah. For in him the whole fullness of deity dwells bodily. Do you understand that? This nebulous, amazing King of the universe, Elohim, the fullness of deity dwells bodily in Jesus of Nazareth. For in him the whole fullness of deity dwells bodily, and you have been filled in him, who is the head of all rule and authority. In him also you were circumcised with a circumcision made without hands, by putting off the body of the flesh, by the circumcision of Messiah, having been buried with him in baptism, in which you were also raised with him through faith in the powerful working of God, who raised him from the dead. So much for all you people that don't believe in water baptism. And you, who were dead in your trespass and the uncircumcision of your flesh, God made alive together with him, having forgiven us all our trespasses. I'm running out of time. We'll finish this tomorrow.
The views and opinions expressed during our broadcasts are solely those of the broadcast producers, hosts, and/or guests, etc., and are not necessarily the views or opinions of the Travelog Network, its sponsors, or affiliates.